Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren. Today I'll be doing my first impressions on Subtlety rogues in 6.2 in terms of PvP in Warlords of Draenor Season 2. First things first, this spec has gotten better and it's only going to get better with gear. Right now again, gear is a little bit weird, everybody's trying to get their gear, and this is the beginning of the season, literally day 1 is when I did this BG. And everybody's trying to get their full honor point sets, and it's only going to get better with arena sets. Right now, I feel like the spec, with the slight changes that it did have to 20% damage to backstabs, singular veins by 5%, and then slight reduction in mastery, I feel like it makes the spec a little more playable. I don't know, it's little changes plus the gear scaling. I feel like, I don't know, for some reason only now I feel like the spec is kind of starting to make a comeback from the shell that it was back in Mists of Pandaria. Mists of Pandaria, Subtlety used to just wreck bases. Right now, I don't really see it completely wrecking faces like back in the day, but it really is coming back. So far from me playing it, I really realized that it's all about that whole find weakness mechanic, and that's all you have to play around with. When you have find weakness available, that's when you want to deal the most damage. So you gotta take opportunities of it in the openers where you have a lot of damage happening. Then you also gotta take opportunities of your shadow dances with the CC capability that it has. So for the most part, I'm just having strong openers and seeing if I can follow them up with Shadow Dance in order to see if I can keep CC fast and the damage rolling bit by bit while trying to control my energy. And so far that has proven very effective for me. So I'm pretty much doing the same thing I was doing in 6.1 when I was like pretty much learning how to play Subtlety. It's really unique and I really like it, and I'm just happy. It's the damage scaling, and overall it's like I feel like I have more control with damage. I feel like it's less RNG, because it really did feel RNG in 6.1. Maybe it's just to me, but that's my experience with Subtlety. I think it's really doing good right now, and it's really making I almost want to say a comeback to what it was in 6. Or in Mists of Pandaria, not in 6. anything. 6.2 is definitely going to be great for Subtlety. It's really is, you know, back on the board. I feel like it definitely can kill you in a single opener if you don't have a trinket. So I think that's a really cool thing that it's coming back. It's going to be scary to fight against it, and especially duel against Subtlety. But hey, I'm just happy it's breathing life again. Not like what I mean by life, it wasn't dead. It's now coming back to like the roots how it was. The openers is very powerful. The damage overall is scary. I mean, honestly, for the longest time, if I'm facing an arena and I'm combat and there's Subtlety and we're same comps, except, you know, combat versus Subtlety, I was never generally scared. I literally could feint through Shadow Dance and I wouldn't die. They could feint and wall through Killing Spear red buff, and it would die, and I'd have even 2 extra seconds on my goddamn Killing Spree. I'd have 2 seconds to spare. I'm not even lying. So I feel like Subtlety is really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it, playing with it casually, and I feel like I could really get into it if I really wanted to. It isn't a spec that's really for me though, 100%. I really do enjoy combat a little bit, maybe too much. So it's something combat is what I'm really gonna, you know, invest a lot of my time into. But Subtlety does feel powerful again. It really does feel very much fun. I'm having fun playing it, and the slight changes to the game that they did, I feel like, you know, the little changes to the whole backstab and singular veins. Yeah, I feel like it's enough to really bring it back, and especially now with the gear that's going to be scaling upwards with. It's a good thing. It's overall just a great thing. So I'm happy for Subtlety. If you guys are going to play Subtlety, it's really just doing better than 6.1. So I'm very happy to see that. Hopefully you guys are happy as well about it. And this is my first impression for Subtlety rogues. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.